A man stumbled upon a transparent barrier in the middle of the desert. It just appeared out of nowhere. Here's the weird part. Nothing could pass through it. Not even bullets could penetrate it. Peering through the barrier, the man could see a cozy family living inside. They were dressed in 19th century clothes, but it was 2025. Even crazier, from the desert you could see everything inside, but they couldn't see out. A barrier like this, popping up out of nowhere, immediately got the military's attention. They locked down the entire area and choppered in a scientist named Anthony. When Anthony laid eyes on what was in front of him, his jaw nearly hit the floor. He'd never seen anything this bizarre in his entire life. On the other side of the barrier, lush vegetation stretched everywhere, while outside it was nothing but sand, like the inside was some kind of hidden paradise. The problem was, they could only watch from outside and couldn't hear a single thing going on inside. Anthony suggested bringing in a lip-reading expert, but his boss shut it down hard. Turns out, the lip reader worked for the CIA, and his boss didn't want them stealing the credit. They'd have to find another way. One day, Anthony spotted a boy standing frozen in front of the barrier. Following the kid's gaze, he made a shocking discovery. A car outside had just exploded, and the thick black smoke was somehow drifting straight through the barrier. The boy caught this and tried calling his family over, but nobody heard him. By the time he turned back, the smoke was blocked outside again. The kid figured he was just seeing things and shrugged it off. But Anthony had seen it with his own eyes. Something clicked. He immediately grabbed a launcher, loaded it up with ice chunks, and started firing at the barrier non-stop. He realized the barrier wasn't constant. It flickered. If he kept firing ice at it continuously, he'd eventually catch the moment when the barrier dropped. When that happened, they could walk right through. After endless testing, they finally shot ice chunks through to the other side. They'd also cracked the pattern. The barrier shut down every day at 8 p.m., but only for 10 seconds. Even though they'd found a way in, the military still wouldn't risk it. There were way too many unknowns on the other side. But during all this observation, Anthony had fallen for a woman inside named Haley. She looked exactly like his wife, who'd just passed away. Every night when he went to sleep, he'd dream about Haley. So he requested permission from his superiors to go in and check things out himself. His boss totally lost it on him. They thought he wasn't thinking straight and decided to kick Anthony off the site. But Anthony had other plans. He timed it perfectly. He pretended to pack up his stuff, but the moment the barrier opened, he knocked out the guard on duty, bolted out of the tent, and sprinted toward the barrier like his life depended on it. By the time everyone else got there, the barrier had completely closed, and inside, Anthony realized the desert had vanished. All he could see was endless greenery stretching in every direction. Right then, he saw Haley walk out of the house. Haley spotted Anthony too, and curious about this stranger,